Welcome to another edition of Epicure with Heather. Tonight we will be doing pulled chicken with enchiladas. Put them together, chicken enchiladas. Okay, so let's do the pulled chicken. I have to cook it in the pressure cooker because it says that it takes 3 to 6 hours in a slow cooker, and I don't have 3 to 6 hours, so my pressure cooker. Okay, so it says add 1 cup of ketchup, okay, and it says to add 1/2 cup of vinegar, then it says to add 1/4 cup brown sugar. And now we add our seasoning. So I'm going to put this on the meat/stew setting, and that takes about 39 minutes. And when you open it up, you should be able to pull it all apart. I'm going to add the chicken. Now I'm going to let it do its thing. So I'm going to be making quinoa as a side for the enchiladas. I'm going to be using the picante for the seasoning. You can also do this exactly the same recipe, but with rice. Okay, so I'm going to get my butter going. I always like to brown my rice or quinoa. Gives it a little bit of caramelization, gives it a nice, nice nutty flavor to it. It's pretty good. I recommend it. We call it pilafing. I'm going to add my quinoa. Quinoa is always 2 to 1. So, for instance, right now I'm doing 1 cup quinoa, and I'm going to do 2 cups of chicken stock to go with it. So I'm going to get that nice and colored. So I guess this could be like epicure Spanish rice is pretty much what I'm going to call it. Epicure Spanish rice. And yeah. And I also have, for the enchilada sauce, it asks for tomato paste. So I'm actually going to put some of this tomato paste, because I'll have leftover, into the rice. Just to add that extra flavor. You can smell it. Extra nuttiness. Okay, that's looking good. So now I'm going to add 2 cups of chicken stock. I'm going to do 3 tablespoons. 1, 2. Okay, and I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of the tomato paste. The chicken stock is already perfectly seasoned, so I don't need to add any salt to this. Okay, turn it down and let it go for half an hour. Echo, 30-minute timer.
30 minutes, starting now.
So right now I'm going to make the guacamole. I'm going to be doing the creamy guacamole that's on the back of the recipes. Anyway, so here we go. First, you mash 2 ripe avocados. Cut my avocados. If you ever get avocados from the store and they're super hard, you get a brown paper bag and you pop out the end piece. I will show you what that looks like. You pop that out and you put it in a paper bag, and a day or 2 you'll have ripe avocados. Works every time. Okay, so I've got that. Right. Okay. Now it says 3 tablespoons of this dip. Okay. One, 2, 3. And then it says a splash of lime juice. So I'm going to do half a lime in there. Epicure's got this awesome 2-in-1. It's got a lemon and a lime. I love it. I'm so happy that I got this thing. Right. Splash. Whoop. That is a lot. Okay, now I'm going to mix that. Pretty good. Okay. Next step is I'm going to be adding half a cup of sour cream or yogurt. I am going to use yogurt because that's what I have. Half a cup. Epicure's got these nice bowls with lids, and they've got measurements on the side up to 1 cup. Okay. So I think I said half a cup. Okay. Perfect. In you go. Okay, there you have it, creamy guacamole. So this is what the chicken will look like before I shred it. And this is what the chicken looks like after I've pulled it. And now on to the enchilada sauce. Yay! Okay, so this recipe actually wants you to use the microwave. Unfortunately, I don't own a microwave, so I won't be using it. I will be using my pan. Okay, so whisk, mix with 3 tablespoons of tomato paste and 1.5 cups of water. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, and 3. Okay, 1.5 cups. that in there. You give it a nice stir. So it says microwave and uncover it on high for 2 minutes or until thickened. So I will stir this on the stove until it's nice and thick. Once it has thickened, it says whisk 1 teaspoon of coconut oil and half of a lime. I'm going to be using butter, and yeah, I don't have coconut oil. Okay. Set aside when finished. Okay. I had a whisk, but I broke it. So, no whisk for you. But when you do it, if you make this recipe, you can use the whisk that you probably have, and that's probably not broken. So, okay. Oh, there's a little piece. I'll get ya. I'll get you, and you're gonna get saucy. I'm going to clean this off while that is cooking so that I can use it to measure my butter. That was 1 teaspoon. Oh wow, sticking up real fast. Real quick. That looks nice. The color just changed from brown to red. That's real good. Okay. So she is, I'm assuming, thick. So I'm going to add that butter. Turn it down a bit. Butter is pretty much dissolved. Okay, yep, there she's done. Now I'm going to add my half lime. Okay, she is done. Oh yeah, that looks good. Okay, so let you guys look at that. Nice and creamy, soft, delicious. Okay, I will show you how to assemble the enchiladas. I always wrap mine in tinfoil and warm it in the oven. If your tortillas, if they're cold, there's a higher chance that they're going to break when you roll them. So, okay. So you take your first one, boop, put some cheese in there, and then you put your meat. So that's like a good amount of filling, and then just give them a good roll. Lay them on your pan and repeat. So I ended up having more than I thought. I've got, I think it's 11. Okay, so I'm going to show you what they look like before they go in the oven. Scrape the bottom because I want to use all of it. Okay, grated cheese. And there you go. Now I'm going to put them in the oven, and when they're ready, I'll pull them out and I'll show you what they look like all plated up. And here we go. Here's the end result. Our pico conte quinoa. We've got the guacamole, the creamy guacamole, and the enchiladas. Yum, yum. There you go. That's what she looks like when she's done. Have a good night. Bye.